Hi, welcome to Module 1 Digitalization. We are having the introductory module video. As, uh, as we said in every video, we are co-founded by the European Union and we are inside the Green Youth Employability Program, which is coordinated by Scambio Europei. I'm Joan Boscavila and I am an expert coming from Alcira on Europe organization in Spain. Okay, so let's introduce the module. We have five different learning outcomes that you can expect after having watched all of the videos and you have to do also some activities that you can see on the platform and the expected learning outcomes are five. It's knowing key digital technologies, then how do we align the digital transformation project with the company's vision and business model. Then we are going to learn how to improve process and then which skills are needed for managing or dealing with technology projects. And the last learning outcome is how persons and our teams, our mates, our bosses, our customers, how everyone is related with the aspects of digitalization and how can we train them and upskill them in order to have a successful digital project. Well, we will have five lessons in this first module about digitalization. The first one is introduction and technologies, then company strategy, process design and optimization. The fourth block is systems and technology deployment. And the last but not least, it's people training and motivation. So in the first lesson, which is related to learning outcome number one, we are going to learn some introductory or some basics concepts about computer systems, just in case you are not coming from the tech sector. Then we will focus on the most used technologies to apply in organizations. And then we will discover other trends, also technologies, most of them, that are helping us with digital projects. Okay? In the second lesson, which will be a set of three different videos too, it's the goal is to align the business model and the company strategy with the digital transformation projects. And we will focus on business models using the business model canvas framework or tool. Then we will learn about what's mission, vision, values, and purpose, and also how a strategic plan it's made, and how do we control the results, or yeah. And then the last blog or the last video or session will be about roles, organizations, job descriptions, and how to better understand who is who inside the company and how our transformation project, how will it affect to them. Okay. During the third lesson, which will be four or five different videos, this will be focused on how to define, how to analyze and define a process in order to improve it. So we don't want to take an analogic process and repeat exactly the same into a digital tool, in a more fancy or quicker tool. We have to go another step further and to rethink the process in order to improve it, to make it easier, more direct, and to reduce all of the bureaucracy or not added value tasks that are already in that process. Okay, so we will learn one commonly used methodology, which is called assist to be and then the to do. In order to map a process, we will use flow diagrams tools, and then we will learn what's a RACI matrix, which defines the role of the different people that are involved in a process, with the different roles or responsibility that they have. In lesson 4, we will start deeping about project management, where we will start by understanding which tools and data does the organization have available at the beginning of the project. Then we will focus on how to design the relations between all of those tools and data that are currently there with the new tools that we are going to implement, or to switch from the old ones, or to digitalize a process that was previously do it by hand in paper. Once we have the structure of the system, it's time to focus on the methodology. We will learn a little bit about agile methodologies and how to track the results, and to define different responsibles for the tasks, and how to check if they are going properly or not, and on time, and also some financial aspects about budget and controlling the projects. And then it's the time to development and implementation, where we will have some best practices about how a tech company works to develop and implement the software, and some recommendations for all of you. Okay, so we are not going to teach you how to develop a tool, but how to coordinate others, and which tools could be helpful to you. Okay. Well, and the 5th lesson, it's about people interaction with the project. Okay, and it's about some best practices too, about how to involve people in the creation of the solution and the software, and how to discuss with them in order to co-create the solution with your team, with your coworkers, with your customers, etc. Then once it's co-created, it's time to have a methodology of validation and approvals during the whole project development, okay, with incremental implementations. And then it's time to train the people. Once it's deployed, we have to focus carefully, and spending a lot of time with our coworkers or team in order to train them in the use of the tool. And then it's important to stay in contact with them during the following months, in order to assure that the program or the application is working properly, and to helping them with the doubts, etc. And that's it. There you have my contact data, so you can send me an email or contact through LinkedIn, and also you can contact us through the platform, and the Green Youth Employability team will answer all of your doubts and questions and feedback and everything. So thank you, and let's start with the next video. See you there. Bye.